Alright, y'all. We finna get into motherfucking Big Bank. Take Lil Bank, but Big Bank though. His name Big Bank. Let's dive deep into it.
Watching this podcast that Big Bank had with some other Atlanta dudes recently, and the first thing that came to my mind was 6ix9ine has done irreparable damage to Atlanta, and it's really, really tragic.
That interview, I had to seek counseling. I had to go to a group because I was spiraling. You know, I called in Dewberry from Dallas, Texas. Ray Daniels from the South Side. You know what I'm saying? Atlanta. My brother Parlay from the West Side of Atlanta.
Nigga spiraling, y'all.
My dog DJ Scream without a moderator at all, man. Y'all go check in, man.
Well, yo, what's good, chat? Y'all trying to get a good microphone like me, nice quality and all that, man. Y'all trying to play the game and all that, stream. Look, link is in the description. I'm trying to hook y'all up on deals. That nigga had a reality check. Bro, like that nigga, he was spiraling, chat. Oh, God.
Pray for me. You know what I'm saying? Pray for me.
Obviously, that was meant to be a joke by Big Bank, but what was not a joke was they actually did do a podcast with everyone Big Bank named to discuss and react to this Big Bank and 6ix9ine interview. And I'll be real, like, you know, the spiraling was some foreshadowing, because what's not a joke is the first thing out of their mouth proved, well, 6ix9ine won.
Pick a major city other than Atlanta, way more rats. We can go for it, boy. We'll write them down. Who want to go for this? Who want to do this?
We gonna double back?
What city want to do this rat for rat?
Say rat for rat.
Rat for rat. Hold on. I bet we ain't in the league. I bet we last. I bet we last. No.
Even that is them conceding, man, he got us. He changed the entire perception of Atlanta overnight. When he did that interview with Big Bank,
bro, and
he presented the receipts and the evidence and the proof, and Big Bank was stuttering and panicking and moving through it, that convinced the world, oh, damn. Bro, he alright. Damn, bro, Gunna told?
That nigga ain't had shit to say. Oh, bro.
Damn, 21 Savage told? God damn, how many niggas told?
Everybody told.
Ain't really have no response to it. Right? So this is them even conceding, yo, we gotta get our get back, man. Yo, somebody come and do an interview where we debate who the bigger rat. Street dudes debating
who the bigger rat,
them or no? Come on, even that is
crazy. Hey man, what the fuck? Hey, I told you that street shit getting played out now, bro.
Saw that was happening. What was y'all first thoughts? And just be real. Don't think about it. Don't sugarcoat it because he right here. Just be real about it. Concern.
Great answer. Concern. Great
okay.
Answer. My first, it was only concern because, so like I take Atlanta personally, right? Like we don't really have problems here, right? And if we do, it's real. So when I saw Wack saying nah, I was like, you open yourself up to that other, you know, when you do an interview, you open yourself to a door. I was concerned because I'm like, man, like if you sat down with him, you got to be good with whatever come with it. So on some Atlanta, that was my thought process. Like just concerned about my.
Okay.
They talking about this like Bank had a tragic accident or something, man. Bro, Bank just got watched by 6ix9ine.
Oh, bro.
Bank is really great at what he does, and he's gonna bounce back. Like, who cares, right? But yo, it didn't have to be concerning. Like, Bank didn't have to get the backlash he got. Yo, if Bank would have went to that interview and kept it real, it would have been solid. But what Bank did is, Bank went to the interview. 6ix9ine provided indisputable evidence, right? We're not even gonna like touch on things like the Gunna or the T.I. situation. That's just in 4K. That like they tell it on camera. Let's go to like 21 Savage. Right? Yo, with 21 Savage, yo, again, it's indisputable. 21 Savage got a U visa to stay in the United States.
Yeah, I was just going to say that.
U visa as a victim of a crime. You sign on a dotted line. You agree to cooperate, right, with law enforcement.
That nigga ain't even from, you know what I'm saying, Atlanta. Goddamn, chat. Goddamn. All these niggas fake as hell, chat. Fake than the motherfucker.
Against your perpetrators, if they find them, right? So 21 Savage signed on a bottom line and agreed to it. Bank is reading it, and then Bank tells 6ix9ine, well, what that mean? Well,
you a snitch. You a rat, nigga.
Like, hold on, bro. Like, yo, you're being dishonest here.
Right.
If Bank would have did this interview and just kept it 100, oh yeah, what? A word that happened, man, bro, he did bad. If he would have just kept it 100, man, bro, Bank would have been like a champion right now, right? For being a real street dude who stand on morals and principles and integrity, right? Who
He ain't
don't
stand
fall,
on
who
none
don't
of that.
protect relationships. But he didn't do that during the
bro,
interview.
he definitely didn't.
Does 21 Savage have a U visa? How is he in the United States right now? Right? 21 Savage is here off a U visa. You know what's a U visa? A U visa is a U.S. immigration benefit for non-citizen victims. Key word, victims.
See, man, what, bro,
but let me finish. Hold on, babe.
calm down,
Look,
bro.
hold on.
He say, calm down, bro.
Immigration for a non-citizen victim of a certain crimes who have suffered substantial mental or physical abuse and are helpful to law enforcement in investigation or prosecution of that criminal activity. This is a fact, though.
But what they got to do with anything, though? I'm saying, what are you saying? What's the point, though? What's the point that you're making? You saying he was a victim?
I mean, he's
a lot of people be victims, though. If you get shot, that's a victim.
Okay. A key word right here. Read that slowly for me. Now, read it out loud. Let people...
And physical abuse or
physical abuse, mental or physical abuse, and are helpful to law enforcement in the investigation of... What, you going to ignore that? That's what you got right now. You know that?
What that mean, though?
Bank. 21 Savage got a U visa.
Right.
That means he was a victim.
He trying to play stupid.
In a crime. This is, yo, Bank.
He told.
This is like this. What I'm trying to say. So when you come out and call me the Mexican, the lace run, and I shut it down. Yo, homie, every action has a reaction, right? So now you're gonna make me dick.
Really don't mean shit.
That don't mean nothing.
That don't mean shit.
So
that's the only. You saying that's the only way you can get a visa?
Yeah. Look.
Bank read the fine print in 4K and then asked, man, don't mean nothing, man. They can get a U visa. Yeah, that's what a U visa is, right? But Bank went from defending the rats, right, and defending them with all his heart to until 6ix9ine provided too much evidence, and then he transitioned to he don't care about ratting. But you cared about ratting 20 minutes ago when you was defending them, right, with every breath in your lung.
Rat or not, bro. I ain't here to be who a rat. I don't give a fuck who tell it.
Why you have a problem?
That ain't me, bro. I don't got no problem with you or none of these.
So when Young Thug and 21 Savage has something to say about me, why in the interview say, yo, I don't know what that man went through, man. Y'all don't know what that man ain't do nothing wrong.
I basically just said, he still look like he quit. I ain't feed into that.
But why you didn't say, like, yo, bro?
I ain't saying that now for them. I'm not saying that now for them. I'm saying I'm not in it. What you talking about? What you think I'm finna be the reviver? I'm not finna nothing, bro.
Because of this interview and the proof that 6ix9ine provided about 21 Savage, Young Thug, Gunna, and others, Big Bank himself is disowning 21 Savage, Young Thug, and Gunna. And we know this because even during the interview, he said, man, I'm not protecting nobody.
Right.
But in the podcast they did afterwards, speaking about and reacting to this interview, Big Bang did something like subconsciously that kind of shows the effect that 6ix9ine had. Because of what 6ix9ine did, everybody is calling Young Thug, Gunna, and 21 Savage into question because he provided receipts. During the interview, they told Big Bang that he was their OG. Young Thug called Big Bang OG during the interview together, and Big Bang accepted it. But this time around, because of what 6ix9ine did and how he exposed them, now Big Bang is publicly disowning Young Thug, 21 Savage, and Gunna, and publicly stating, man, I ain't their OG.
Damn.
That is why he went so hard on it.
Damn, you ain't the OG no more. Damn. Because they snitched, huh? That's crazy.
See, Beck, you don't understand your power. He looking at you like all these young street niggas look up to you.
Right.
So I can't fight
you the hero.
Thug and these niggas, and I can't fight them all. But if I go to the OG and make my case, no.
You the general.
His perception is you as OG on some Atlanta shit.
I ain't they OGs.
Hey.
I don't want to be associated with none of
that.
Stuff, man.
Damn.
I am not they OG. But that shows the power that 6ix9ine had, because prior to this interview, Bank would have claimed that title proudly. But he don't want to
bro,
be
he would.
No 21 Savage, no Gunna, and Young Thug.
Nah.
Because he's ashamed of it. And
I ain't with that shit. That's too much. That's too many rats out there. I ain't with that foolishness. All the polices.
They do acknowledge the backlash. Now, the only thing I would say is they probably needed somebody to be in the room with them to further explain why he was getting backlash, because he still don't understand why he was getting a backlash, and the people in the room don't really understand it either.
Yep.
Man, that ain't was wrong.
How fast that typing?
They hit that phone hard as fuck. Yep.
Everybody got an opinion, man. Let them like you want to. What you gotta say? Say it.
Yeah, say it.
I don't need all you like me, no way.
But they got that where they got, bro. It did the caption. They got that everywhere, bro.
Damn, Chad, they on his ass. Damn. And Chad ain't letting him breathe.
It's hard to get. You know how much hate to be everywhere. I don't give a what y'all saying. Show my picture.
Man.
They got on there 6ix9ine presses Big Bang. 6ix9ine exposed. You exposed me.
He did got exposed though.
You ain't asking no question. You ain't asking.
Keep it coming though. Say some more.
Now I want to come on your podcast and talk about it.
Pay. Now I want to pay you to come talk about this.
Yeah.
Say some more. Keep me talking, man. We trying to make that shit up. They giving me real deal money. The thing about us, we just too prideful to get out here and get the money. They got all the they're screaming. Those guys.
Bank to me needs better people around him to tell him the truth, because they still don't get it.
Yeah.
Like, they still don't understand that, yo, people are getting sick and tired of the streets. People are getting,
Like, how is you that old and still not realizing this shit, bro? Like, you still got the same dumbass mentality, for real, bro.
sick and tired of fake street dudes and their fake morals and their fake integrity, and they're sick of it, right?
For real,
and they're
man.
especially sick of street dudes creating new rules for themselves. So
Shit be
when
crazy.
they sit on that podcast they just had together and they talk about, yo, 6ix9ine kind of had a point. One dude said, yo, 6ix9ine kind of had a point. They do be talking about him first. Like Big Bang right-hand man, I guess the closest person to him on that podcast, he goes and says, well, yeah, like street dudes can talk about rats. Rats can talk about street dudes. And I'm like, hold on. You think that's gonna like portray well? Like, you think that you tell the general population that street dudes are these ominous kings, czars who can talk about anybody they want to talk about, but when people talk about them, they're not allowed to? Like, they can talk about 6ix9ine because 6ix9ine is a quote-unquote rat, but 6ix9ine can't talk about the people talking about him? In what world do you think that's gonna reflect well?
Gonna do it 1,000 times again.
He got one point though that he said in there.
1,000 times again.
He said he wake up and they be talking about him.
What you mean? Because street people talk about rats. You're a rat. So if you talking about it, like I say, if we do the verses, it's gonna be a lot of be feeling like that then, because a lot of these ain't gonna go on there.
But guess
So
what?
you gonna talk about us?
But
But
Bank
you can't
says,
call no rat with accusations. You might well shut your rat too.
No, you talk. You right.
That's why I'm trying to tell
you
him,
right
like,
about
bro,
that.
even told, okay, you trying to put me in the middle. Who told? But you told.
Yeah.
So I ain't finna say, yeah, nothing to validate that you told too.
Yes.
I ain't in there. Let's just talk about you in your case, bro. I don't give a now one of y'all did.
Yeah.
I need this content, partner.
Shit, but you did lost that debate though.
Scream, you saying something though.
He did lost that damn debate though, Chad. Real shit, you know, real shit. I know you. I understand you wanted the money, but you lost that debate though.
What our people don't realize. That's a rat, right? Why in the steady pouring gas on it?
That's all I be saying. We got
So
a
if
lot.
I stop, if we just say, I'm not gonna say your name no more. You know everything goes away. Do you know it goes away?
Nobody talk about
If nobody talks about
Trump, it's over.
it's
Yeah,
over.
that's what I say. Just ignore it.
It'll be over.
Whoever, I'm not just using them names. I'm saying anybody in general.
No,
If everybody
it'll be over.
stops talking about
That's what it
someone,
take.
emotion is over.
It's over.
Yeah,
You got
that's what it takes.
it happened and it's over.
Yeah.
Just like that.
Yeah.
But see, the thing about it is the people who it means more to are not the people who's tuning in.
Facts. So that's why I say I don't know what y'all saying. No, y'all talking about it. You got now. You basically on because it keep going on their side.
But now, because guess what? I'm just being real. You haven't heard now New York talk about 6ix9ine. Who? Talk to? Ask one. Then where it
Dude
happened,
got a point.
ain't now one of them done said nothing.
Damn. I'm trying to think about it myself. He do got a point though, Chad.
You ain't heard Jim. You ain't heard none of them.
Nobody.
That dude name. Not one of them.
Nobody.
But they was the one that was. Come on now.
Yeah.
Nobody is beyond reproach. If you can speak on somebody, they can speak on you. And street dudes are probably the most like the easiest people to like critique. They're the most flawed human beings ever.
Damn.
But y'all let me know in the comment section. What do you guys think?
They is pretty stupid. Pretty damn stupid. Bro. Shit.